It appears Sodley has deployed some foes worth fighting. The lack of a challenge was starting to get tedious.
I fear you are mistaken, Raldor. Judging by their appearance, this lot may be slightly bigger fish, but they're still small fry.
You've become quite the braggart since the last time we saw you.
Don't you remember us, Raldor? Or do you need your memory jogged?
How could I ever forget that humiliation? You Lycaros scum stooped to the most despicable of deeds to take King Jaden hostage and control Rundal.
Despicable deeds, you say? Don't make me laugh.
Haven't you heard? All's fair when you're on the battlefield.
What I do not apprehend is you there. If I am not mistaken, you are Eldrick, a member of the Arms Dealers Guild.
What of it?
Long has the Guild's headsman, Garvel, taken advantage of us.
Yet thanks to the Guild providing you guns, Rundal was able to escape from Lycaros' control.
Exactly. That is why I do not apprehend the reason for your presence here.
The Arms Dealers Guild served as the catalyst for the destruction of Lycaros. That much is certain. So why would members from the Guild and Lycaros be fighting together now?
You still fail to understand? Under Lord Sodley, the feuds and friendships of our former selves are of no consequence. We have a greater cause now. We fight for the unification of Ardra!
You speak high and mightily. But you are not more than mongrels that do Sodley's bidding in hopes of receiving scraps from his table.
You'll regret that.
Oh, touched a nerve, have we? Well, that's only human. The truth always has an undeniable bite to it.
Does something amuse you?
High and mighty, you say? Those are words I would say right back at you. As far as I can tell, Jaden has not blessed us with his presence on the front line yet.
What of it?
It was not Rundal that decimated our motherland, Lycaros. It was Jaden who did it all on his lonesome. A fact I'm sure the two of you are well aware of.
So why would we bother to dirty our hands on anyone lesser than Jaden himself? Time for you to fight for a change instead of just selling weapons.
It seems that even after Lycaros has been decimated, you lowlives still resort to despicable deeds.
Eldrick, even though they treat you so, are you still willing to put your life on the line for Sodley?
You let your guard down!
The nerve of you!
Hey, Eldrick! Are you alright?
Some nasty wounds you got yourself. You poor thing.
Look at what you've gone and done to our dear Eldrick.
Yeah, look at him. You brutes.
You dare call us the brutes? How laughable.
Why don't you fight your own battles instead of setting Eldrick on us like he's your lapdog?
What else did you think we were gonna do with him?
You lot haven't noticed yet.
Noticed what?
That he bears the brand of Izog.
I see. That would explain why he serves Garvel in the Arms Dealers Guild.
Most consider them the lowest of the low, worthy only to serve as cannon fodder on the front lines. But not us. We fight with our Izog brothers shoulder to shoulder.
That's right. Us Lycaros folk are a compassionate bunch, you see? Unlike you lot.
You've been merciless with this poor fellow from Izog.
Of course we have.
Oh? So you admit you take no issue with the wanton thrashing of a person of Izog?
Do not get the wrong idea. The people of Rundal do not discriminate against others based on birth or upbringing.
Keep saying that and someone might believe you.
King Jaden has come down upon Fennis in their illegal mining of crystals.
And in doing so, His Highness has liberated as many of the Izog people as possible.
That is the undeniable truth. But how about your sanctum? The sanctum employed Fennis to gather the people of Izog from all over Ardra, only to use them like disposable tools.
It appears you have something to say, Eldrick.
I need not your pity.
That's the way, Eldrick. You tell him.
King Jaden liberated us? The people of Izog? What drivel! You and your king took away our livelihood and then abandoned us. We had no choice but to return to Fennis. How can you dare assume to understand how that felt?
It is you who does not know the half of it. I concede that the people of Izog have indeed been burdened with an unfair past. But allow me to ask you this, Eldrick. What do you wish to happen to you? If the tables were turned and the people of Izog ruled over Rundal with an iron fist, do you think that would lead to a world without prejudice? No, it would not. That is for certain. It would only give rise to new envies and hatreds, would it not?
So King Jaden treats the people of Izog with neither favoritism nor disdain. Irrespective of their birth or upbringing, those possessing merit will be valued without any form of prejudice. That is the Rundal way. It is all right if you do not fully comprehend us. We do not presume we are always right, nor do we force our views upon others. However, if we are going to have irreconcilable differences, then Rundal will consider you our enemy. It is that simple.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? Damn it!
We won't forget this!
Well, it is probably nigh time for King Jaden to join us here on the front line.
Still no sign of Sottily. However, shall we give one more push to try to move the front line forward some more?
Yes, why not? Today we shall put an end to this prolonged conflict between Rundal and the Sanctum.
What are you stopping for, Alim? If we don't make haste, our pursuers will catch up to us.
We have company.
Huh? How could these Goga shinobi know to head us off?
Messenger birds, perhaps.
So, these are the ones that were lurking around Rundal Castle.
And now the ones tailing us have also caught up. What do we do?
We deal with them.
Someone's confident.
If you don't have what it takes, then I'll abandon you here.
I definitely don't want that.
Here they come!
This isn't good. There's no end to them!
Even as we speak, more Goga reinforcements keep coming.
We make a break for it.
I don't think we can do that.
Then you can die by the roadside.
For someone so quiet-looking, you've got a pretty harsh way with words.
Do they mistreat you that much at Heindler? If so, why don't you come join us instead?
Who is us?
Why, good old Saiga, of course.
The answer is no.
Didn't even take a moment to consider it.
Lady Resnick treats me very well. I'm thankful for that, and bear no discontent with Heindler.
Oh, okay. That's good to hear.
What do you mean? I just told you I will not side with Saiga. Why is that a good thing?
But you are content at Heindler, right?
Correct.
And that's why it's good. Did I say something weird?
If we're going to try forcing our way through them, perhaps we should be swift about it?
Right. Let us make our move.
Got it. Rundal Castle, here we come.
Halt! Who goes there?
It's okay. We're nobody suspicious.
That's what all the suspicious ones say.
Really? I never thought of that.
It appears you have this place locked down rather tight. Trying to keep the Goga shinobi that have infiltrated the castle from getting out.
How do you know about that?
Can you please be a little less menacing?
We're here on an errand from Milan, so you can ease off on the murder the messenger part.
Ha! How can we tell if you're telling the truth?
We're not lying!
Who are you people anyway?
I am Alim, chief of the Saiga Shinobi.
Rundal has no ties with Saiga.
How can we make you understand?
How about this? This is the dagger Elan gave us.
That dagger,
It was a gift from your king. One more important to Elan than his own life, it would seem.
Then why do you have it?
We already told you. We're here on an errand from Elan.
Apologies for the confusion. If Lord Elan sent them, then we should let them through.
But how can we be sure?
I will take full responsibility.
If you say so.
This way, please.
Did you not hear me?
Why, I am taking you to Lady Elshra, who is currently in command of this castle, of course.
This leads to the dungeons. Do not lie to me.
Huh? What's going on? Why would you be taking us to the dungeons? I swear, we're here on an errand for Elan.
And that is exactly why.
Goga Shinobi! I see where this is going.
Die, you fools!
Those are quite the skills you have there.
And who might you be?
That would be Lady Elshra, the deputy commander of Rondell's 2nd Division, Crucium.
You're her?
It has been some time, hasn't it, Nea?
So, allow me to explain. And that's why we're here, though it may be hard to believe.
No, I believe you. I too have sent several messengers out from Rundal Castle. However, not a single one appears to have reached King Jaden. Upon hearing your tidings just now, I finally am able to comprehend the situation outside.
In that case, I shall begin preparations according to Elan's message.
I leave it in your charge.
And what of Lady Elia?
Oh, yes. You were asked to confirm the safety of Lady Elia. Be at peace of mind. She is under strict guard in the castle's keep.
Is the situation here in Rundal Castle that bad?
Whilst it pains me to admit it, yes. Yet I must be thankful to Elan for sending me military resources such as yourselves.
Military resources? Us?
Even though we are currently without our main forces. You probably think it pathetic that the likes of Goga have gotten the better of us. But the matter is not so simple.
Goga Shinobi can transform their appearance.
Precisely. Their shinobi are impersonating soldiers of Rundal and Heimler within this very castle. We cannot tell friend from foe. Suspicion grows, and gradually we lose trust and cooperation between the soldiers. How it would be so much simpler to abscond with Lady Elia and abandon this castle.
So, if I am understanding correctly, you want us to assist you in exterminating your Goga infestation?
Well, is that not why you came to Rundal Castle?
I'm here to protect Lady Elia.
And as for the two of us, well... we're sorry, but we already have our hands full. There is something we simply must deal with first, you see. Perhaps after we've taken care of that.
And that will have to suffice. Thank you. Grace, please show Nea the way to Lady Elia's chamber.
Of course, my lady. But,
What is it, Grace?
Lord Grifford, my lady.
Ah. He is a source of worry, indeed.
Is there a problem?
Lord Grifford left his position in our army after a mission ended in failure. He has been drowning his sorrows every day since.
Oh.
King Jaden is well aware of the matter. Which makes me wonder why such an important mission would be assigned to Lord Grifford.
But we've been entrusted to tell him his orders, so we kind of have to do it.
That is the case indeed.
Do we even know Lord Grifford's current whereabouts, my lady?
There is no need for your concern. I shall arrange a search for him. He resides in the disused old town area within the vast walls of Rundal Castle. As the area has grown rather dilapidated, entry to there has been restricted.
So that would explain why I've never laid eyes on him.
Sorry, Lady Elshra, but the two of us must be off. Time isn't really on our side.
Are you heading back to Elan?
How'd you guess?
If anything were to happen to him, we might lose out on getting paid.
We could pay your reward.
I'm afraid we weren't officially hired by Rundal.
Strictly speaking, we are under the employ of you-know-who and his high opinion of himself.
I see that your word is quite important to you.
You noticed? That's what separates us from Goga.
Well, thank you for your services. Please, do not hesitate to ask if you need some Rundal soldiers to accompany you.
Thanks, but I think we'll be fine.
Look after Elan for us, and stay safe.
Will do!
Accompany Nea to Lady Elia's chambers.
Yes, my lady.
Though I have my reservations, I shall try to make contact with Lord Grifford post-haste.
report, Your Holiness.
What is it?
The forces of Leonis have been sighted on the battlefield.
I see. So they finally have come out of Ovis Castle to play.
Leonis. It seems my chance for revenge has come earlier than expected.
Your motherland, was recently decimated by Leonis, was it not?
Yes, and that reprobate Mott was the one responsible for destroying Styria, the vision I had so lovingly nurtured. But it was not due to any particular skill on his part. Undeserved luck and coincidental momentum. And yet the fool of a king prances about presuming it was due to his proficiency in warfare. Someone needs to knock him down a peg. In the most physically and mentally distressing way possible. You monks there. Prepare to move my cannon.
You two shall also head to the front line.
As you command, Lord Sottile. We shall see Rundal crushed.
The time to carry out my finishing stroke is nigh. I wonder if Rundal can hold out until Oberon of Heimler returns.
What is it?
Over there! I don't know which country they hail from, but they seem to be more of those believers of the Crystal Faith.
They won't hurt us if we don't bother them.
I guess you're right. Fortunately, they don't appear to have noticed us. Shall we just go around them?
Yes, that would be the wiser course of action. What is it this time?
Cannon fire incoming! Get down!
Etra? What's the matter?
The bombardment landed just up ahead. I'm just glad it didn't land right on top of us. Something else is wrong, isn't it? The cannon wasn't aimed at us.
What?
They couldn't have.
Does this mean...
They were aiming at these civilians? It seems so.
Then we cannot just stand here and do nothing. Let's attend to the wounded.
You're right.
You shall do no such thing.
Huh? What's going on?
The pain. The pain.
You'd better act fast, or it'll be too late for them.
Good gods!
You aimed your cannons at your own believers just for this?
We shall do worse to you.
So there's still more? Well, bring it on!
You should have stayed hiding in Ovis Castle. You shall regret your own stupidity for eternity in hell.
Stop right there!
King Mont!
So the king finally graces us with his presence, eh?
How can there be so many of them?
We're outnumbered. There's no way we can get through this.
You have nothing to fear. Etra, Yerma, Nasha. I will not allow them to lay a single finger on you. Fordham will not fall this day.
But then they will go after you instead of us, Your Highness.
You need not worry about me. I shall be fine.
Don't make us laugh. You think you can take this many of us on single-handedly?
They're right, Your Highness.
I am not alone, for I have a brother who has my back.
Wait, does he mean...
The vision of Lord Stern!
Before the great crystal rose from the earth beneath Leona's castle, the two of us stood together to defeat the forces of Fennis. Stern, join me in battle once more! Thank you, brother.
King Mont!
You three stay here and focus on caring for those wounded civilians.
What about you, Your Highness?
We are close to the front line.
Mean to go after Sadali alone. It is too dangerous, even for you.
We're not the only ones who suffer. Those defenseless civilians deluded by Sadali are suffering much worse. I want to see them delivered from this war, and we cannot just sit by and count on Rundal to do it.
That cannon is a real thorn in our side.
Yes, let us return and report on all this.
So, the Crystal Sanctum's forces currently have the upper hand?
It appears so, my lady.
The other armies are not faring well against the might of that cannon that the Sanctum hauled over from Wazette.
Our fighting capability is the sum of the people gathered here. We do not possess the numbers that the armies of other countries have.
We could adjust our movements to mirror those of Rundal's forces and attack Sottile from both sides.
But the true strength of Sottile is the yet unknown key variable in that equation.
Then, for the time being, we stand by and merely observe.
No. If we are to make our move, then now is the time to do so. It has been reported that the Sanctum dispatched Grace and Murmur to the battlefield. This war is at its peak, which means... it is time to strike at the Crystal Sanctum itself.
What?
Sounds interesting. I stand in agreement of that proposal.
Is this a risk we can afford?
I do not mean to imply that we storm the Sanctum and occupy them, regardless of how light their defenses may be. But if we assail Dynevort Cathedral, the symbolic heart of their faith, then Sottile will have no choice but to act.
I see. So Sottile will be forced to either retreat or divide his forces in order to protect the Sanctum. In either case, Sottile's military might will be weakened.
Then it is decided. Now let us put our plan into action.